Yo, here we go. Let's fucking rap. I feel like doing something like that instead of doing something that's not productive like crunching snacks or, well, I could do something else productive too, like running laps or jumping jacks or something like that. But whatever, let's just fucking go anyway. Because many play this game and they don't get to the second level because they'll lose to the boss, which is me at my worst fucking ability at the time of it, because I'm rhyming with words that you wouldn't have thought of, because I am him, the guy that can come up with words that can rhyme at a whim, and I could give any guy a fucking whipping. Like, it was my mission to sell you a car. I'm a car salesman, but guess what? That's one of the things, because you're a frail person. You're not going to make it past me, because there isn't a way to get past a person that's scary with vintage image that's going to beat your ass quick and you'll get beat down, son. It's going to be a slow death, and you know that because Adam Stark is no threat to people because that's the point. I'm cloaked. You think I'm harmless, and then you go against me, and then your arm gets twisted in the back so fucking hard that it gets broken into different pieces, and then you have to pick it up, and then you don't know where your asshole from your armpit, because that's how fucking far I broke it back, and you know when that because it's Adam Stark. I'm a headphone token cat. Instead of saying a gun toting cat or something like that, I went with something else that's more realistic, and you feel this shit because that's Adam Stark. I'm coming with the mission to kill little bitches that get in my way of this rhyming game, this rapping game, and that's one of the things, because I have the fame and I have the name, and I have the aim that's almost perfected, as if I'm cheating using those fucking mechanisms on PC games that you can do to automatically get a headshot with it. Every single time you pull the trigger, it's the bullet's gonna get him right in the fucking head, and he's gonna see it coming, and then it hits him. And if you're comparing that to my rhyme, sometimes it goes overheads, but that's different because the aim was different. I wanted to get people who know the ledge, like Rakim used to say, and you used to be able to make music with great people that was into this sport, and now all of a sudden it's disappearing, and people are not around to hear it, and now it's just I'm in fear that this hip hop fucking legacy is becoming extinct, and it's one of those things that gets me so fucking mad. I get heated, and then I start to get on the brink of my anger, and then you're just going to see somebody that you don't want to see, like a stranger who looks scarier than the person that you had in your nightmares when you were little. And that's what I am, because I just come into the way, and then I just break you into brittle little pieces of things that you didn't want to become in, and then just realize that I am the one kid that's strong enough to depreciate your value, like you fucking didn't take care of your house and shit, and then you want to sell it years later, and now you're not about the shit. You just wanted to make sure to get it out and shit, and then you try to sell it, then you realize it ain't worth the amount of shit that I take in my toilet. And that's one of those things that this boy gets. He thinks of things outside of the box that you wouldn't have thought of until a box is all you live in. Then you have nothing, you have no other choice but to think outside of it, and then you rhyme it with any type of kid that you can find it fit. And that's one of the things you do, is you try and get your methods, your formats, and your 4 raps couldn't beat one of mine if it was half the time that I took to prepare my one-time rhyme, and then you try to do yours, and you had unlimited time to do it, and then you're still going to be looking like a rhyming stupid guy that got his fucking head kicked inside of his new ship, because yes, you're fucking rich, you own a boat, you own a yacht, and then I'm going to beat you in that own place that I got there, and I can't even swim, but I still made it there just to beat you, to prove a point that you ain't got the skills that I've got. And I said all of that about 80,000 syllables between. I made it still rhyme, because I'm one of these weird guys that can make it to get the job done and make it happen. And nobody's going to be thinking that it wasn't awesome. They're going to see what happens to their jaws when my elbow just reaches in, get a taste of it, and then you're going to break your shit. It's going to, I'll fucking break your hips without trying to. I'll just kick you so fucking hard blindfolded, then my eyes are secluded into a different way, and I didn't realize where I was aiming my kick. And no, of course, I didn't hit you in the face, which is what I would have done, assuming you're a hater, then we're having a fight, and then you're going to not question who would have won. It would have been me anyway, but instead of hitting you in the face, I got you in the hip for some reason, just because that's the way it happened to rhyme. And I am one person that's becoming evil like a demon, but I am not evil with intent. I just fight evil with evil. That's what I do, because that's the way I invent. That's the way I vent at the same time, and that's like what I do with these crazy rhymes from a crazy guy. I mean, I don't know what the fuck people want from me anyway. All people do is hate every day, and they don't know what they do want from me, so I just give them what I want to do, whether it's nice or awfully, or whether it's crazy, or it's psychology, or it's psychotomy, or whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm better rapping than most people you listen to anyway, and if that's not the case, then I'm going to make many plays. I'm going to try and gain many places of exposure to get the point where I'm going to realize that I'm one of the people that is greater than these posers that you fucking put on posters, and then you just wish you could make an upholstery of what they fucking do, because you worship them that much when they don't even have clutch rhymes. They don't even have their fucking mind working to their own extent. They're just using other people's help to get where they want to go, and then they just fucking get left out to dry, and they'll still be famous for the next 100 years or so, and then they won't be remembered for nothing, where I want to be remembered forever, for eternity, past the time where the earth is burning, when these seas are just taking it over, and it's just gonna be the end of times, which we've heard like 110,000 times from different guys and different minds that wrote it down in their scribes, and then we just see it never happen. But one day it's gonna fucking happen. I'm just saying. But we've obviously failed so far. We're like what, 0-10, 0-20, one of those things. But most of you people are just blowing money, and I'm doing what I can with it, and just making a management. I'm making the right choices, because Adam Stark is getting damaged when he loses a lot of battles in his personal life, but I still want to go ham with this. Like we're trying to make a sandwich with it, and that's what I was going to do. I get mayonnaise and bread, and then do other types of things with it that I can become very damn exquisite with making my fucking food. That's the kind of shit I rhyme about, random stuff, the stuff that you wouldn't have thought of, but that's okay, because I'm one of the guys that is brought up to become creative with that creative type of mind, creative type of rhyme, creative type of guy. That's the kind of person I am, and that's the worth that I have is very big, or better than most. I can at least say that, and I can say if you want to go against me, then it's going to not be the same cat that you were against the last week, because every time I have a different game plan, and that's what's going to happen with me, because you're rapping with me, and I'm going to show you how to take you down with low stamina, and it's not going to stop me from getting a point of cross with any to 10 or less words, and you'll get unlimited for your choices, and your boy gets beat the fuck up when he goes against me for being too flamboyant, for trying to think he can rap better than me. And it's like, I still don't know what people want from me. Damn it. See, what do people actually want? They all want to listen to good rhymes, or good vibes, or good flows, or good bros, or do you want to listen to these dumb hoes, or what do you want to do? You got to make up your fucking mind. What do you want from me? It's one of those things, you got to figure it out, because I'm lost at sea, like the fucking Cannabis song. And I said that because that shit is just wrong, because I just wanted to exclaim and make a point by making it go into another tangent, and that's all I do many times anyway when I fucking freestyle and rap it. You know that, because I'm the guy that's always gonna have his mind attacked, even if I get attacked without a helmet on, and I'm gonna be damn it and so very damn strong. You're not gonna stop the guy that's gonna be able to walk and fly, and I'm gonna walk onto the top of the clouds, and I'm gonna walk around it, and they're not gonna see me around it, because I'm gonna fucking hide into the white puffy pillow stuff that's around that area. That I'm going to make precipitation without the fucking rain coming down, because I'm going to make it happen in my own way, because I am one of the greatest that can do it. And I'll just say random things like fucking, I just talked about walking on the clouds. You never thought I'd say that before in your damn life, did you? And well, it happened that way, because I was rhyming that way, and those words happen to get across to my friend in this view. So fuck it, I can rap whatever the fuck I feel like, and if you don't, then what are you going to do? Get a fucking rebate? I mean, what do you want from me? Like, are you just that much of a fucking cheapskate? I mean, you're just a fucking cheapskate, like a fucking roller rink that's going out of business, and you let all the kids get in it with low to zero money for admission, and that's the definition of a cheapskate. I mean, I'll fucking come up with any metaphor like I just did, because I'm one kid that's come in and punch in you in the stomachs for being dumb bitches that run with any rubbishness that you coming up with, and you're just one of the kids that's just not gonna realize that a real rapper is here, a real MC is in front of your fucking face, and you're the one looking at me, so don't tell me that it's one of those things that you didn't understand, or you didn't undermine when you clicked on this fucking page, and you clicked it. And I should also click a thumbs up, and a subscribe, and a like, and you should add me to your playlist for favorites, and all that other great shit, please, because it's one of those things. I want to be famous. I don't want the money. I just want the fame, bitch. So put me up on your Facebook shit, and put me on their Twitch and Twitter and all these other things that you get, and just click it up, and put me on every fucking site that you want to put me on, except for a porn site, because I think that would be fucking looking wrong, because I'm not exposing myself. Maybe I should start. No, I'm just kidding. That was just a joke. I got you to look hard, though, because you wanted to see that. Maybe not, but I just said that to be funny. It's because I'm a crazy guy, and I've got crazy thoughts, and I got a fucking huge, giant, motherfucking amazing crotch. Yeah, I say random things. Sorry, it just happens, because that's the way I went when I was rapping. So anyways, I appreciate everybody who came out to see me, or listen to me, or, put your headphones on and not actually look, but just hear what I had to say, and that's great, because that's what rapping does, is we get everybody to a new place before the fucking entire existence of hip-hop evaporates, which is coming soon, I have a feeling. So I'm going to do everything I can to keep it going, raise it past the ceiling. I want to keep it alive and well, and I'm not the only one. I'm just saying I'm one of them, so please remember that when you're trying to think of them and you're thinking about, oh, old school hip-hop, yeah, those good rappers, I love them. Just keep in mind, one of the new guys is actually good too. Just keep that in your thoughts, please, because that would be nice, and that would be very appreciative on my end, and that's one of those things I hope, and we don't see the end coming like they thought from the Mayans. So, alright, everybody have a good one.